Hey, everybody. I'm Robert,
I'm Henry.
and we're Just Two Guys 2026. What's your beef? Let's talk. Henry has some beef.
I want to talk about standing up for yourself. I want to talk about not letting people take advantage of you. You know, if you're in the business of freelancing, you're working for a company under a contract, and you've performed a service, you've done a job, you expect to get paid for that. There's some issue, they're delayed in paying you, they're saying that they don't owe you this amount of money, but deep down, you know they do. You have the paperwork to back it up. You have the emails. You have the texts. You know, press the issue. Don't get ripped off. Fight for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Make them pay you. I want to relate a story to you that happened to me a long time ago when I was just starting out in the media business. I'd worked on a job with a friend of mine on Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., for a small company. They were well known. And we did a job. It was a significant amount of money. And back then, you had to wait 15 to 30 days, depending on the job and the company. Well, it had been 60 days. We had not gotten paid. I called several times. I was given the runaround. Then my colleague who worked with me on the job called me and said, "We're gonna go down there and talk."
You're fed up.
You know, we were both upset about the whole situation. So unbeknownst to me, he had a plan. I didn't know what it was. So we get in his car, we drive down, uh, we park. He walks around to the back of his car, opens his trunk, and hands me a baseball bat. A baseball bat. I'm going, oh my God. I do not want to go to jail. What's going on? He said, just follow my lead and back me up. I'm going, okay. And I'm a little nervous, but we walk in there. We go up to the secretary. She's a little upset. She doesn't want to let us in. My friend walks right in. My friend is a big guy, 6'5", 250 pounds, solid muscle. Me, obviously, you can tell, not so big. So I'm right behind him, my bat. He walks in there, goes up to the gentleman who will remember nameless, and says, "Where's our money?" He starts to hem and haw and relate that he's having some issues, and he says, "I don't care. We've waited long enough." And he takes that bat and he slams it down on the desk. Oh my God! I'm going like, is he going to hit him? I do not want to go to jail here for assault. He makes his point. He says, "We're not walking out of here until we get paid." He says, "Well, I'll write you a check." It's like a check that you can cancel, and a check that may bounce. And we knew that he kept money in there because we'd worked for him before and he'd shown us. Slams the bat down again and says, "You're going to pay us in cash. You're going to pay us right now. Because if anything happens, if you call the cops, you're going to get hit and get hit hard." And you could just see the look on his face. He was scared to death. He was intimidated. And you know what? He paid us right then and there. We walked out of there. We were lucky, number one, that he didn't call the cops. We were happy, of course, that we got paid. But think about that. What anxiety, all the hassle, all the things we had to do just to get paid. We had to threaten somebody. I mean, that's not right. And business shouldn't be handled that way, right? So I want you all to remember this, right? You work hard for somebody. You deserve to get paid. Make sure you get paid. Don't don't take their bullshit, right? Get your money. Get your money, right? That's my beef. And I want everybody here to believe in themselves. You know, back yourself up, cover your ass, make sure you have everything documented, and if you have to, sue them. Sue these people. Do not get ripped off. You work hard enough as it is, doing a lot of things that most people can't do. You have a great skill, right? You deserve to be paid for that skill. Don't be screwed over. Don't let yourself get screwed over. Remember, stand up for yourself, believe in yourself, and make sure that you get paid. Even if you have to sue somebody, do it. That's my beef.
That was beefy.
Thanks, everybody.